Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mike with Omega Survival and Exploration, and today I want to show you something that when I first got, I also thought it would be a little gimmicky, but it's not. It's the B.O.S.S fire starting kit, and I got it from Stanford Outdoor Supplies. So this isn't the kit. The kit's in this bag, but it's just perfect size to fit in an Expedition micro organizer. When I'm done with my review, I'll either take everything out and put it in there or just keep it the way it is. I'm not sure. I think I might take it out, put it in here, because it'll keep it organized. I'll be able to grab stuff easier. So stick with me and I'll show you what's in the kit. First of all, the B.O.S.S stands for Bug Out Survival Supplement. It's a 33-piece kit, and I looked through it a few times, and the more I look through it, the more I really am so amazed on how much stuff is in this kit, because they only run $19.99. They're $20 kits, and I really am amazed at what's in it. So there's these little capsules that they have in it, full of powdered magnesium. They start right up with the ferro rod. Tea light candles, and these are a little larger than most tea light candles I've ever seen. Char cloth. There's a mini Bic lighter with steel cord wrapped around it to keep this from pressing down and letting the gas out. You could probably also use that steel cable for a snare wire if you had to. There's a little teeny tiny knife. It's not a high-end knife, but it's in here to get a fire started, and it will do that. It's Tinder Quicks. There's a wet fire. A box of 40 UTO stormproof matches with an extra striker. There's a bearing for a bow drill set. You just carve a little divot out in the wood and pop it in there, and it'll let your spindle move freely. A giant ferro rod and a striker. You gotta get that coating off. Jute twine, one of my favorite fire starting methods. It goes up so fast when you super fluff it up. Here's a little pocket chainsaw. Fatwood, very good quality fatwood. It's already splintered down. Steel wool, that stuff fluffs up, it takes a spark. Just like jute twine. There's a Fresnel lens. It's a good last resort fire starter. One-sided aluminum foil. That's good for when you're starting a fire in wet conditions, to have a dry surface. It's also good to help reflect. You get some jute twine going, and get yourself a fire going with that with no problem. I mean, that's already an incredible fire kit, I think. There's Kevlar thread. You could use that to start a bow drill. You could also use that to start a bow drill fire with. And a little metal pencil sharpener to make shavings. And there's instructions. Tells you how to build a bow and drill. It gives you survival starting tips. It shows you the parts of a bow drill. that explains how to make one. Tells you how to start a fire, starting a fire with a battery, fire starting basics. It even gives you instructions if you're not really well versed with the woods or have any kind of level of survival knowledge. This would really come in handy. I really like that they put that in there above everything else. That's a great little kit. I mean, you can get your fatwood, little tiny stick of fatwood, the serrated blade really helps. There you go. Right up. Okay, I'll show you some of the basics here. Just making sure there's no fire there. Magnesium dust. Take one of these capsules out. You get your tinder bundle. Put that in your tinder bundle. See that? I have to back up away from it because it's just blowing soot all around. Looks like the stuff that little firecrackers, the snakes when you were a kid. Oh, that burns hot. Wonder if that'll take another spark. It looks like all carbonized. It's red. Most of the stuff that's in this kit is pretty self-explanatory, but some stuff might be questionable as to maybe you don't fully understand what it is. And that's why I'm showing you some of this. This is what this is for. Nice dry wood, almost like a dust. That'll probably start right up as well. Yep. Oh, there it goes. It's enough to get a fire started if you have the right tinder bundle. So now we're going to get to one of my personal favorites, the jute twine. My personal favorite ways to start a fire is jute twine. It takes a little bit to shred apart. But once you do, it takes a spark like you're putting a flare in the gasoline. I only cut a piece a little under a foot and just shred it. Give it as much surface area as possible. Really simple. Conditions are really bad, you could stick some magnesium in there. See that? Well, everybody, I'm Mike with Omega Survival, and this was the B.O.S.S fire kit. I'll leave a link in the description box below. And whoever thought of this kit, whoever thought about putting the pieces in this kit, really obviously cared and was genuinely concerned about people's well-beings, because I couldn't have probably thought of a better kit. There's so many different ways to start a fire in this kit. If you can't get a fire started with this kit, I don't know what to tell you. If you can't get a fire going with this, you're not going to get a fire going with a bucket of gasoline and a road flare. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, thanks for watching.